Howdy folks, it's Alter here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today we're going to complete the Austria Land of Mountains and Music bush trip. This could be the final leg of the final bush trip, and I say that because when they announced the next world update coming on December, bush trips were not listed. Everything else was, airports and POIs and all that stuff were listed, but no bush trips. So I could be wrong, maybe Jorg just forgot to mention it, but based on what I saw, this could be our last bush trip. So let's enjoy it for what we can. It's a short leg, so I won't do much editing. We'll just kind of fly it straight through and talk a lot. But anyway, you know the drill. Let's get going. Alright, we're kind of on a hill. Kind of funny. We are flying with real world weather. And the past two legs, we had to turn off real world weather because it was not flyable. It was completely fogged in and raining. But it looks like a few days later, and the weather has passed. And so here we go. We can keep real world weather on, hopefully, unless the winds are crazy. We came in, I think we came in from over there. So we're going to continue that way. And I think this is going to be the most straightforward leg of them all looking ahead here. But let's get it started up first. And then we'll read about what's happening here. And we'll go from there. First set of flaps down already. Get this going. There we go. Alrighty, once this gets going, we'll see the map, but while we're waiting, we know what we're doing, right? We're just going to keep reading about it. Oh, there's quite a few POIs in between, though, but pretty straightforward. We'll probably fly and read. Instead of read a bunch and then fly and cut it down, the sightseeing, we're just going to fly and read because it's a short leg. So while this is getting ready, let's read here. Depart Unterwössen Airport and fly north, traversing the western edge of the Alps. Fly to the town of Birnau on Sea, located along the highway and just south of the lake. Called the Bavarian Sea due to its popularity with tourists, the lake is one of the most spectacular features of the Alps and comprises several islands. And that's right off here. In fact, we could see this from where we were when we were descending in the previous video, previous leg. And there you go, it finally loaded. Alrighty, so let's zoom out a little bit. We need to turn around. We also need to put our waypoint 31 in. No. Dang it. Call all into that before. There we go. 31. There you go. If you spin it just right. Come on. There we go. Alrighty, now it's in the GPS. Ta-da, we'll just make a U-turn. It looks pretty flat. Whoops, I'm trying to zoom it out something. Looks pretty flat. So let's go with a measly 4,000 feet on the autopilot. We might have to climb to 5,000 a little bit, but for right now, let's just do 4,000. Yeah, let's just try 4,000. So we'll take off, fly, boom is right there when we get to read about the next thing. So we're just going to read and talk. How do we want to do one turn around? So how can we turn around? Well, this is the closest runway, so let's just do that and use this space to turn around and go that way. Well, that's pretty easy. Alrighty, let's use our favorite taxi view and get out of here. We're not using ATC, at least not this time. Autopilot's ready to go. Let's not count that as a crash. The heck? Oh my gosh. Ugh. I was afraid that was going to count as a crash, because that has happened. We've like hit bumps and stuff and it crashes. Flight Sim 2024, there'll be rocks and things in the ground, so you got to be careful. That's kind of cool. I did talk about a few videos ago how I'm not planning on rushing out and getting Flight Sim 2024. Maybe someday, but it's not on my near plans, but never say never. I will do a full video, not a full video, but I'll do a video about that later, about my plans for 2024. But you all who get to watch, you all who watch these videos get to find out a little early about my thoughts. So go back a couple videos. There we go. Rotate. That was difficult. Brakes out the wheels. Flaps coming in. Like I said, we are using real world weather. Okay, 5 knots behind us. That's probably why it was difficult to take off. Let's turn left. We'll engage autopilot in a minute. I just don't want to engage it now because it'll fly us into that mountain to get over to that line. Let's just fly out of here and head to 4,000 feet, which might not be enough, like I said. Look at that truck down there, but we'll try. But yeah, so those of you wondering, am I going to rush out and get Flight Sim 2024? I did talk about it a couple videos ago, so you probably already heard me talk about it. Always go back and watch those. Otherwise, wait for another video. Wait a second. By the time you watch this, Flight Sim 2024. No, it won't already be out, but it'll be close. In a few days, probably, by the time you watch this. Flight Sim 2024 would be out, so there you go. If I make a video, you already watched that video because it would have been in the past, because I would have talked about it already. So never mind. Ignore the past couple 5 minutes as we take off out of here. We will get over to the purple line. Don't worry, guys. I want to get around the mountain. And okay, that's 4,000 feet. Yeah, I think this is a good altitude once we get around the mountain here. Pretty windy though, because we're so close to it. Enjoy the scenery out there before we look at the mountain right here. Ominous. Is there really a road up there? I guess there is. How cool. How cool is that? A view outside while the plane flies itself. I do not have control of my aircraft at the moment, so let me hit C so I can control my aircraft. There we go. And there is the town we're supposed to look for. C again. There we go. Not V. C right there. As my airplane flies away on its own. Okay, let's get back in the control airplane. Oh boy. There we go. I wanted to look at that too. I thought that was pretty cool. Alrighty, off to the next point here. And then we'll engage autopilot in a moment. I just want to get around that mountain. Okay, we're at 5,000 feet, probably because I felt comfortable climbing that high. So let's set autopilot to 5,000. And let's do heading bug, so I can let go here. Autopilot, heading bug, vertical speed, 600 feet per minute. That's fine, because we're already at cruise. There we go. Okay. Use heading bug for a minute until we intercept the pink line, and then we'll switch over to nav. Okay, I did a lot there. You didn't see what I was doing because of the multi-panels on my desk, but I just did a lot of stuff. There we go. Alright. Beautiful lake with the islands like we're supposed to look at. Beautiful mountains with fields and run around naked or whatever. Perfect. That needs to render in though. And we're looking at the Alps. Very simple, very straightforward. Alrighty, we're going to intercept that pink line anytime soon here. It's moving. I'm not going to hit nav on the multi-panel or my autopilot until we're close to intercepting it, or else it'll zigzag around trying to catch up to it. So we'll let that go a minute here. More water. Possible storms in front of us. And all ready to intercept. And there we go. Boom. We do not have weather and terrain available in this aircraft for some reason. I thought we did. I know we've used it in other aircraft. There we go. Alright, let's read about the next thing. I forgot we didn't read about it yet. Alright, we looked at the town. Alright, from there, follow the Autobahn to its juncture with the river. Well, that was pretty easy. So, check fuel. Oh, time to change tanks. And are we going to call Autobahn? There's Autobahn. Right there. Zippity-doo-dah going through. Alright, well, we need a screenshot, don't we? For a thumbnail. That could be good. Alrighty, so talking through this one because it's so short. Not a whole lot to say though, which might confuse some of you. They always have a lot to say. Kind of giddy. If this really is the final bush trip, and Jorg was accurate by not talking about any more bush trips, then I must say I've enjoyed all the bush trips. There's either 54 or 57. I lost track. We've done them all. 100%. I'm a completionist, so when there are things to do, I like to do all of it when it comes to games. Pretty city there. I've enjoyed them all. This last one, yeah, the last three weren't that super great. So I don't know, put it like in the middle-ish of, if I rank them, my favorites. This would be in the middle. In terms of difficulty, it's in the early advanced category because of the mountain climbing, but not really advanced because you're not landing in the mountains, right? All of our airports in this bush trip have been, the last three bush trips have been big airports in valleys. So it's not the hardest. The most difficult ones are little tiny village airports in the mountains. Those are the challenging bush trips. Those are crazy, and I love those so much. But this one, yeah, not terrible, not too bad. You just have to know how to climb high, use your mixture, that type of thing. So not one of my favorites, but I enjoyed it. But as far as all the bush trips together, I've enjoyed them all, obviously, because I've recorded them all. I didn't record them all just to say I did it. I recorded them all because I enjoyed it. I still think I'm like the only person who's done all of them, though, for YouTube, so that's cool. So, if there are no more bush trips come December, when the next World Update comes out, I have plenty of things to do. Check out the golf course. I have my own flights to do. I currently am caught up. No, actually, I got a subscriber request yesterday, which for you was like a month or two ago, but they weren't very specific in what they meant. I need to try to decipher what they meant, or just ask them, I guess. So there's subscriber requests to do. Those are always welcome. I have my own ideas of what I want to do. I do need to do some IFR stuff. I haven't done IFR in several months now. Take out the citation longitude again and fly that around. So those types of things. And then of course there's Minecraft, right? Those of you who also watch the Minecraft videos know that the server I'm on is coming to an end and it's being replaced with another world. It'll be the same people and owner, but the world is being replaced with a new world at the beginning of the year. So I have one project to finish there before it's replaced. So there's Minecraft stuff to do. I don't record any of the racing stuff because I don't know. I do have a few people asking for more racing videos, but that's like 2 people out of 3,000. So I don't know. I haven't done really racing recording. I don't know. If there's a new Forza Horizon someday, I'll record that. But haven't recorded much racing stuff. So plenty of things to do though. So if the bush trips are coming to an end, as I'm expecting them to based on what I witnessed during the live stream, then I have plenty of other stuff to do. If I'm completely wrong and Jorg just completely forgot to include bush trips when he announced the world update, which is possible, then of course I'll do more bush trips come December when the world update comes out. Because yes, Flight Sim 2020 is still getting updates, even with 2024 also being released. So even though Flight Sim 2024 is going to exist next month, or for you maybe this month whenever you see this, Flight Sim 2020 is still getting world update, city update, nav or avionics update, and sim update. It's still happening. Alrighty, what is next? 33, which is 34 on here. Continue following the Autobahn, passing over the lake to reach the junction with Federal Highway in the market town of Holzkirchen. So we're going to follow Autobahn to another town. So let's look down here. The Autobahn is supposed to intersect the river. It did, for sure. Whoa, now can we go upside down? Oh, you can. I never knew you could go upside down in the drone. That's crazy. So yes, it definitely intersected a river. We just missed it because we were in the airplane. Well, that's cool. So we're going to keep going following the Autobahn, which clearly goes along here and reaches the next town. So there you go. That's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to stop talking for a minute and watch my speed because it's only supposed to take 29 minutes and it's already been 12. And we're not even halfway done. So I'm going to rest my voice a second, keep an eye on my speed, and give you some sightseeing, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, there's the town we're looking for right there. So let's pop underneath, I guess. Pull up the navlog and read about what is next. I think it's the lake. At Holzkirchen, which is right there, set a course due west and gain a visual on the north-south trending Lake Starnberg and passed over its midsection. The lake is the second largest freshwater body on the northern edge of the Alps after Lake Constance. So, northern edge of the Alps. That's where we are because those are the Alps. And we're looking for a lake, which I think is probably over here, maybe? I don't know. We can find out if you look inside at the map. Yep. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. So we can go across this midsection, and then when we get there, we'll read about the next thing. So I'm going to keep my voice quiet and give you some sightseeing as we pass over the town and head towards the lake. Alright, as we approach the lake, there's some weird rectangular towns within the forest along the river. So that's interesting. Then like there's a forest in between. Huh. I find that absolutely fascinating. And one person there. Another rectangular town. That is really cool, but strange. Oh well, just found it super interesting. What's on this side? A few towns scattered about, but agriculture. There's our airport right there, where we're landing, our final destination for what could be the final bush trip. Because we're going to the lake, then we're going to head that way, but first we gotta get there. Whoopsie, doopsie. There we go. Wanted to check out this town, along the forest, along the water. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so can we see the airport? Can we make it out yet? I don't think it's rendering yet. It's too far away, which is fine. Looks nasty when you zoom in. That's why I don't do it much. Alrighty, 5.5 nautical miles to the water. So let's read about what happens when we get to the water. Are we above freezing, by the way? Because we got some clouds. Barely, but yes, we're above freezing. Okay. Again, this is real weather, so I'm glad the weather for the final leg of what could be the final bush trip is working out. Very important. Alrighty, fly to the north end of the lake in the Bavarian town of Starnberg. Starnberg is located in the heart of Funfseenland, or Five Lakes country, which comprises, not compromises, I said that before, several beautiful Bavarian alpine lakes, including Lake Starnberg. These are alpine lakes. How high are we? Okay, I didn't realize we're high enough to be alpine, but that's okay. So we're going to go to that town, and then we go to the final airport. From Starnberg, follow the country road that leads out of the city to the northwest until gaining a visual on Oberpfaffenhofen Airport. Land at the airport to bring this incredible 3-part journey of Germany, Switzerland, Austria to a close. There we go. Alrighty. I do like, though, how all 3 bush trips in this current world update are all connected. Like, we literally started at one spot. Where we ended in the first bush trip is where we started the second bush trip, and where we ended the second bush trip is where we started this bush trip. So I think that's pretty cool. They don't always do that, but... Alright, there's the town we're looking for, and then right out beyond that is the airport, probably right there, I think. Yeah, we'll have to see when we get there. Still above freezing? Yes, we are. Good, because I would like to keep real weather for the rest of the trip. If we start to freeze, we'll just come down in altitude. How about that? Storm brewing in the distance, but we don't need to worry about it. And any second now we'll start turning. There we go. Some little towns along the water. Very, very cool. Alright, the airport is close after our town, so we will let autopilot bring us there. I think it's right here. And then we'll circle around depending on weather, because the weather does change a lot. I already started our descent. I descended to 4,000 feet above sea level. Not sure what we are above ground level because I didn't check the airport elevation. I'm not going to worry about it. But I just want to make sure we check out this town while we are flying around with autopilot to do the work for us. No regrets in using autopilot when we can. Just a beautiful, beautiful town. And my Maine Coon is meowing and howling outside my door. I don't know. Let me go look at that. Very cool. I love the traffic. I love the docks going into the water. Oh yeah, Flight Sim 2024 is also going to have live shipping traffic in addition to live airplane traffic. That's kind of cool. Yep, that is the airport up there. I was right. Alrighty, how far away is it? 5.5 nautical miles. Right now the wind favors, well, neither one runway really. Maybe coming from the right. So what we're going to do is let's get autopilot down to, I don't know, 3,000 feet now. Bring that down a little bit. Let's use heading bug. Of course I could hand fly this in, but you know me, I like making use of my multi-panel. So we're going to use it. Let's fly this way a little bit. Until we get closer to the airport, then we'll do left traffic. There's the airport right there. We'll do left traffic and then land. Pretty straightforward. Keep our speed up a little bit, simply because we have plenty of time to slow down. So here we go. Final looks outside. Could be the final time. I say that for a bush trip. You never know. You're going to have to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, in December, when the next world update is released, I think it's December 19th. I could have that totally wrong. I could have had that wrong the entire time, but I think December 19th, they said. We'll find out then if there are more bush trips. If there are, you'll see them pop up if you're subscribed. If there aren't, you'll see other things pop up if you're subscribed. So make sure you're subscribed. And in the future, well, now and for those you watch in the future, hit the like button. That way, when you hit the button, the algorithm will tell people, oh, people are still interested in this video, even though it's not brand new. Right? 'Cause that's what happens. New videos hit the algorithm, people watch them right away, and then they don't watch them for a while, and then the algorithm buries them. But if people hit the like button in the future, it brings them back up. Right? That's how it works. We all have to play that game. Alrighty, yeah, we're at a good altitude. We're at a good approach. We're going to make kind of a U-turn to land. Very straightforward. Let's just enjoy this for a minute here. Yeah. Well, look at that downtown. But, yep. Don't worry, I'll still be doing other content. Another tower. Germany has all these towers. Anyway, I'm still thinking about next content, like what do I want to do next. Don't know yet, but we'll do something. Like I said, IFR. Haven't done IFR in a long time. I don't enjoy IFR that much. I plan the flight, hit ATC, follow ATC land. You know, use autopilot the entire time. So I don't do it too often. This stuff is way more fun for me, but it's good to keep up on the IFR stuff. Alright, killing autopilot, coming in, keeping our speed kind of low. And we'll get flaps out in a minute. Bring my throttles even more. And we'll give ourselves a short final. We don't need much of a final. That is a runway, right? And not a taxiway. We don't want to pull the Harrison Ford. For those of you who don't know, a long time ago, Harrison Ford landed on a taxiway. And, yep, some of us have never forgotten it. Alrighty, here we go. Bring my throttles all the way because we're still climbing. And first set of flaps. Look at that beautiful town, though, as we approach both sides. Wow. Second flap, full flap because I'm not watching. So just go full flap. Well, not too bad. Not too bad of a guess. It says we're too high, but I feel okay. Oh my, look at this. Oh, if we were like in a small jet with autopilot getting us to minimums, coming straight down along those highways. Along the... Oh, look at that big building. Awesome. Straight down along the instrument approach path, I should say. Don't know what I was thinking. It would be beautiful to look at those houses. I'm so distracted right now because I'm looking at everything and I'm realizing this might be the last bush trip. I might be wrong, but could be the last one. Of course, there are always third-party bush trips too, so it never ends if you want to keep going. Alrighty, crossing from the right, so we'll do a right wing down, left rudder a little bit. Not too bad though. It's pushing us around. Ooh, it's getting kind of difficult to control here. Oh my, alright. Oh, come on. Let's make the last one a good one. Nice. And now nose wheel down gently, please. Oh my word, I rode the left wheel. That was terrible. Whatever. Whatever, should we actually park this one this time? Let's park this one this time, just because it could be the last time. So let's go to our favorite view. That wind is crazy. Okay, I'm blaming my terrible landing on the wind, because even this is really difficult to control. It looks smooth for you, not really, but it looks smoother than it is. This is really difficult to control. I blame it on the wind. Blame it on the wind. Yeah, that's windsock. It's pointing down, but it's blowing around quite a bit. Alright, here we go. Let's get off the runway and not roll over. Oh my, it wants to roll. That wind is strong. Hopefully we can park over here and it'll count. The reason why we've been stopping on the runway for all of these is a lot of times it doesn't really count you parking if you get too far away from the runway. So we will see. How long was this supposed to be? 29 minutes. I'm at 39 minutes before editing. So 10 minutes longer than it was supposed to be. That is just par for the course. Alrighty. Here we go. Wonder why I'm talking funny. Some behind the scenes stuff here. It's late at night and I'm having a heart issue. Not life threatening. But those of you know I have a lot of heart issues and I'm getting the heart flutter stuff. So it makes you feel really weird. So you can hear it in my voice. And I'm like close to fainting. I'm not making this up. It's real. I have 2 heart conditions. Whew, but I can finish this. Oh my gosh, this is hard. I'm having a hard time staying conscious. I know that's a weird way to end this bush trip, but that's just what's happening behind the scenes. So let's see if I can get this parked. If you see a word edit, it's because I fainted. I'm not exaggerating. Let's see if we can get this parked. Okay, parking brake set. Let's do a more interesting shutdown than just hitting everything. Let's turn our lights off. Avionics can come off. All those stays lit up because it's weird. Fuel pump can come off. Let's come down here and turn off fuel. One more. Thank you. Come over here. Props back. Lights off. Oh, the lights are already off. And turn it off. And that should count. It is. There you go. You're subscribed, right? With notifications turned on so you know what I upload next. Because I have no idea what I'm uploading next. I don't know. Could be more bush trips. But it doesn't look like it. Could be something else. No idea. I'm literally going to lie down. Because I need to end the video before I faint. Hola, EDUE corrupt. What a weird way to end this whole bush trip series of 57 or 54 bush trips. But I wouldn't expect anything else on the Tutorial channel than that. So I'll see you next time.